welcome everyone to Think Tank Thursday with Cafefuel, the 9-step system that will show you everything you need to know to use the internet to grow your restaurant. My name is Brian Devine, and today we are talking about exactly what to do and what you need in your restaurant's website in order for it to actually make you money instead of just kind of being an online brochure. And this is really important stuff, and it's very timely. I just had a really great conversation with a new client about this exact thing, that you can have everything that you ever thought you wanted in your website, but if it doesn't have these key features, well, it's really not worth having. And I'm going to make this as easy as possible. You've probably heard me talk about websites that work before, and this is vital to kind of everything that you are going to do to build your online presence. You have to have a rock solid website, and it just needs to look really professional. You want to have some great pictures if you have them. If you can afford to pay a great photographer to take beautiful pictures, if you take beautiful pictures, that's what you're looking for. You don't want just kind of like the quick snapshot of something that went, just before it went out. Really take a little time to get those photos right, because having a standout website with just a few key features can have a huge impact on its ability to make you money instead of just kind of be like, I don't know why we even have it. So you want to make sure you have these things. Now, what am I talking about? Well, let's put it in a little context here. First, this is part of your foundation, right? We're at the starting point. This is the website that works. You've got to have this in place. If you don't take the time to do this, then you're going to start seeing failure points, because you could be doing a lot better if you just had these basic things in place, especially having that website that works. Now, I'm going to put this up here too. I don't know if that might be a little bit too small, but I'm willing to just give this to you if you want it. And there's no catch. This is just our very quick 3-step system for making sure that your website will produce results, that will get people to place orders, get people to call, get people to take the next step that you want them to take. So the very first thing is to remove all barriers. And I know everyone thinks that they've done this, but if you just take a minute to think through this, then it will have a huge impact on your results. So number one is remove barriers. What am I talking about? I'm talking about speed. I'm talking about your phone number being what we call high brightened to the right. It is always up in the right-hand corner on every single page. You never have to look and try to find it. It is always up there. And then contact forms or buttons, easy ways for people to contact you. You want to keep this as simple as possible. Now, you see there it says new, ADA compliance. We highly recommend that you take advantage of a very simple tool that we can put in place for you that will make your website ADA compliant. There's all kinds of lawsuits going on these days, and we just don't want you to get caught with all that. So we just really want you to have it. So number one, remove your barriers. Number two, you want to have easy ways to capture visitor information. And you don't have to have all of these, just at least have one or two. And that means that you have a contact us form, a very easy way for people to just reach out to you. And that might be, just a really simple form. I don't want you to go crazy and ask for tons of information, because the more information you ask for, the less you're going to get. Believe it or not, you want to keep it just like name and email if you want to respond via email, or name and phone number if you plan on doing phone number. We highly recommend some kind of a VIP or birthday club. And again, make it easy for people to sign up on your website. And a kind of a specials list. And I don't recommend that you just offer like, hey, sign up for our newsletter. No, give them a reason to sign up for your newsletter. All right, so that is really important. Now we have something that's called Callbot, and we've actually upgraded it to what we call Video Bot, where you can have a little video playing in the corner of your screen, waving at people, introducing yourself. It is probably one of the coolest things that we can do, and it is radically inexpensive. This is something that you would expect to be paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars for each month, and it is just not. It is absolutely affordable, and we want you to take advantage of it. So that is something that is just launching, and we're going to be updating this page here pretty soon. And then I want you to track everything, because what we know is that about 96% of people that visit your website don't do anything, right? They come, they look, and they leave. So we don't know if they were looking for a deal, or if they were looking for a specific bit of information, if they're looking to see if you had good reviews, if there was a type of food that they wanted to see. So we don't know exactly why they were there, but we know it's probably one of those three things. So why not put a pixel, what we call a pixel on your site, so we can now track them. Now, you might have heard about the iOS update and the fact that Apple has made it really difficult, if not virtually impossible, to track people like we used to. Facebook, of course, they're smart. They figured it out. So we can actually still track people. They can't opt out, but trust me, there are ways to do it. And if you have any questions about it, if you're right now going, yeah, our pixels aren't working as well as they used to, let's talk about it. And we can do what's called an API Direct Connect, and it works great. So those are the three things that I want to make sure you're thinking about. Removing barriers. And yes, speed is a huge part of that. Making sure that you're mobile optimized. Really think about that. Having easy ways for people to contact you and for you to get information from them, and then tracking everything on your website that you can possibly track page by page, knowing where people are spending time, where they're leaving. If you have a video, how long are they watching those videos? Are they watching those videos? Should you move the videos up on the higher on the page? Like, all of this information is readily available to you actually for free from Google. So just put it in place. And if you need help with it, we're here to help you. We just want to make sure you know that all of this is available. And if you would like to download that form, let me give you, I know I've got it. Here we go. You just go to cafefuel.rocks/works. And that will take you straight over to where you can grab that PDF. And I was looking at it today and I thought, we really need to update that. It doesn't look as good as I want it to. So we're going to be updating it. But if you grab it now and you would like the update, we'll make sure that anyone who grabs it gets the update as soon as we have it, because there's so many cool things that we can do now. But I just want you to think about those three things. It's really simple. And even if you just have a single page website, you can still do those three things, still make it highly effective. And then there's all kinds of things that you can do after that. But just make sure you have the minimum requirements so that it can be profitable for you instead of just an expense. All right, that's what I have for you today. I hope you found some value in it. And I look forward to seeing you next time on Think Tank Thursday with Cafefuel. That's it for me. Bye for now.